What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. And guys, this is my 200th episode of Top 5 Friday. I can't believe it, man. So many episodes, so many bands, so many years that we've talked about. But I figured I want to make this a special one, and maybe one that you get to know my taste even more, get to know me better, because I'm doing my top 5 favorite songs of all time. Talk about hard to whittle down. I mean, nearly impossible, but I think I actually did it. And, there's a little bit of different flavors, but you're going to see that most of it is 70s or older, go figure. But maybe another surprise in there as well. But let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. At number 5. House of the Rising Sun by the Animals from 1964. You know, there's various versions of this. Obviously, this is a song that goes way back in time. No one's really quite sure how far back this traditional song goes, but the way the Animals did it and the way Eric Burdon with his amazing vocals, so impassioned as he always was, but on this song in particular, man, just incredible. As soon as you hear those arpeggiated acoustic guitar notes, and then of course just building as it goes with the organ by, I believe it's Chaz Chandler, who would go on to produce Jimi Hendrix. I mean, such an amazing band that I think is very underrated. And although there's not that many songs that I think are up at this level in their repertoire, my goodness, this is just one of the songs of all songs, and deserves its spot in my top 5. So now at number 4, Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. You guys have heard me talk about this song so many different times, on the top 60 of the 60s countdown, Rolling Stones videos, you name it. But gosh, I mean, this song never gets old to me. From the Latin percussion and Charlie Watts just doing some amazing things that you wouldn't even think to do on the drums. Mick Jagger at the top of his game, both vocally and lyrically, a song that's being sung from first-person point of view by the devil himself. And, Keith Richards, never just more blistering on his guitar solo than this. It's just incredible. And when you get to the hoo-hoos, you want to hoo-hoo along the whole 6 minutes and go back and listen again, because it's that good. And that's my number 4. So now at number 3, When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. You knew I had to have a Zeppelin track on here, and this is the one, man. Another great rocker, this time from 1971, from this album right here, the closing track, one of the greatest closing tracks of all time, one of the greatest blues rock songs that sounds like it's just levitating into outer space, the way they got the drum sound in that massive hallway at Headley Grange. Jimmy Page is just one of the greatest producers of all time, let alone songwriters, guitarists, you name it. And then Robert Plant, his vocals, his harmonica playing, just the whole band in perfect sync. And it's 7+ minutes, but could easily go on until the end of time. I love it that much. And that's just my number 3. So now at number 2, Imagine by John Lennon. I mean, come on. I may not have a Beatles song in my top 5, but I consider this an extension of the Beatles, John Lennon's solo career. And I think, this is the best thing he ever did, Beatles included. It is just a gorgeous ballad. It's so simplistic in, the piano, very light accompaniment on drums and bass, and then strings tastefully added later. and this is, you know, Phil Spector pulled very far back from a wall of sound that he's known for, but he got it right here. And John Lennon, my God, man, this is just like the perfect song. The 10 out of 10 is not enough. I mean, what he's talking about in this song, you know, peace on earth and love to all. Imagine all the people living life in peace. It's just I can't believe I don't have this at number one, actually. But now there is a number one. One by U2. It had to be one, right? And if you've watched my channel long enough, you know that I've talked about this several times on another one of my favorite albums ever, Achtung Baby. And I think this is just a timeless classic. It does what Lennon's Imagine does, both lyrically and musically, but it also, I think it just has this extra level. The chemistry of the band on this is just incredible. And, you know, to think that they were about to break up and this song is what united them. And this song is so much about unity and, again, love. And it's deeper than that, though. I mean, it's got this like kind of darkness to it, this edge, for lack of a better word. And Bono never sounded better. My gosh, when he hits those falsettos at the end of the song, it just will put, every time I hear it, I'm like, yes, this is my favorite song of all time. And I don't think anything's ever going to beat it. Honestly, it's going to be a long time before anything cracks my top 5 of all time. So this may be my top 5 of all time for all time. But let me know in the comments below what you think. What would your top 5 be if you can really whittle that down? Or give me a top 10 as always if you're so bold. And guys, we got top 5s every Friday. We got album reviews. We got big countdowns on the channel and so much more to come. Thank you all too. There's so many new subscribers here lately from my recent Radiohead videos and my tier list videos. So there's going to be some tier lists coming, maybe some more Radiohead content in the near future. But I just really appreciate you checking out Johnny Radio, and we got so much more to come. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.